Let's get right to the President's speech last night on terrorism and bring in Lieutenant Colonel Ralph Peters. Right, Ralph, I have a question for you. I know you watched last night. I want to know, what were you saying to the TV as the President was speaking? What was your commentary as the President's speech unfolded?
Well, first of all, he keeps speaking about we can't give in to our fears. Don't be afraid. Look, Mr. President, we're not afraid. We're angry. We're pissed off. We're furious.
Yes.
We want you to react. We want you to do something. You're afraid. I mean, this guy is such a total pussy. It's stunning. And, we want, we the people, the American people, whom he does not know in any intimate sort of manner. We want action. We want action against Islamic State. And then, when the President's telling us, he is going to destroy ISIS. This is a president who has done more harm to American police departments than he has done to Islamic State. This is a president who restrains our military. He uses it not to defeat ISIS, but for political purposes, for political cover. This is a president who doesn't want to hurt our enemies. This is a president who cares more about thugs in Guantanamo or thugs in Ferguson, Missouri, than he does about law-abiding American citizens and their
Ralph,
right to live in safety and peace.
I can tell you are super angry, and I asked you what your reaction was, but I got to call you. You can't use language like that on the program, okay? I'm sorry. Okay, accept that. Now, moving on. What was new in the President's presentation last night? Was there anything in his presentation last night which would make a contribution to defeating ISIS or erasing our fears? Anything? No, I mean, with the New York Times, he's convinced that the problem is gun control. That's what we got to fix. And the problem is Islamist terror. Now, certainly, Stuart, we could use more intelligent approaches to keeping guns out of the hands of psychotics. The Founding Fathers did not intend for every drunk psycho to have a machine gun collection. But law-abiding Americans owning guns is not the problem here. The problem is Islamist terrorism, and the President will not even say Islamist terrorism. Ralph, I'm sorry, I've got to interrupt again. You used some very strong language there about the President of the United States. And I'm the anchor of Varney and Company, and I have to ask you, either you should apologize for that or take it back.
I apologize. Okay. I apologize.
Okay. All right. What would you like to have seen the President say last night?
I'm not interested in what he says anymore. I want him to do. I want him to act. I want him to take on Islamic State. I want him to unleash our military. And yes, Stuart, I do apologize for giving in to my anger. But I feel like, the American people understand where I'm coming from on this. My choice of words was incorrect, but my sentiment, I think, is shared by many.